Season 2. Alright, so we are back with, I believe, episode 5 of Does Your Track Suck? Now, last 2 times we were on PlayStation, today we're going to be on PC. I'm hoping in the very near future to be on Xbox. Now, don't worry, if and when we switch over to Xbox, I will come back to some of these older videos and look for your guys' comments here and get them in a video. Hopefully that happens soon, but today we're on PC. So let's jump into this and see if we can find our first track. Alright, so here we have our first track, Brewing Compound, suggested by the Brewing. Now the track itself is actually very easy and very kind of on the boring side. It's like all whoops. Like everything on the track is whoops. Not everything, but a lot of it is. And that's really unfortunate because I'm all for having a great whoop section as much as the next guy, but we don't really put it everywhere on the track. I mean, it's your track, so whatever you enjoy and what's fun to you is what counts. That's the most important thing, okay? So whatever I say doesn't mean anything, okay? So if you're the one that made the track, don't feel offended or upset by it. Just because I don't enjoy it doesn't mean other people won't. Doesn't mean that you're a bad track creator. It doesn't mean anything. The only thing it for sure means is it's just not my favorite track. I feel like there's too many whoops and not enough of anything else. I mean, the layout isn't that bad. I mean, I can live with the layout. Threw in that there. I don't like the hip, but that's just a personal preference thing. It doesn't make it a bad track because of that. That's all right. You know, the whoop section into the step-up double is okay. Kind of have the double table there. That's all right. This section, I mean, it's not bad. I know you wanted to use the bridge there. Another hip jump. And then that's pretty much it. This double's kind of hard to get, actually. Oh, we messed it up. I mean, I can get it, but it's actually pretty tough. That's probably the toughest part of the track is that double. And a finish line that you actually don't overjump. So, I mean, there's positives to the track, but overall, it's just so boring. And there's so many whoops. There's so many. You could have put so many other things in there. And if you want to have a bunch of whoops, I get it, cool, but maybe... I'm not shifting. Sorry, someone's getting upset because I'm not shifting. You know, maybe throw a few more rhythm sections in here with a bunch of whoops. You know, mix it up a little bit so it's not so boring. In my opinion, that's just for me. I'm sure there's people that'll love it. I know there's guys out there that really like having tracks with a bunch of whoops on it. But I think as far as adding toughness and skill and making something hard to do, it's not the whoops. The whoops aren't going to make the track hard. It's going to be the rhythm sections that people are trying to find the right timings through it. And maybe that's not what you're going for. If this is exactly what you wanted and you're happy with it, that's all that counts. Like I said, I'm going to keep saying that. That's all that matters, is if you're happy with it, my opinion doesn't matter. All right? So the main thing... Oh, we're in 4th gear there. The thing I want to get here is I want to get this double. Let's try and get this. All right, there we go. Very much a 2nd gear double. Wrap it out. Chicken wing along the way. And yeah, there we go. So I think you kind of get an idea of what's going on here. I mean, I'm going to give it 3 stars. So yes, you get 3 stars. I know that's not a good thing because the more stars you get, the worse the track is. The least amount of stars you get, or the less amount of stars you get, the better the track is. So yes, you got 3 stars, but it does not mean it's a terrible track. It doesn't mean that you're the worst track creator in the world. It just means I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of boring. I felt like there was way too many whoops on the track. Just not my favorite track in the world. So, not terrible, but just too many whoops, I felt like. So, let's move on over and see if we can find the second track. Alright, so here we have the Rodeo by Max, I believe. And your track is awesome, dude. I really enjoy it. It's a really good track. The part that I believe I enjoy the most out of your track here is just the overall layout of the track. Let's say you took all the jumps out of the track and everything. Just the overall layout of it is really good. It's not cobbled up. It feels fairly open and fast, but it doesn't really have any annoying section. There's not really anything on the track that I find to be annoying. Whoops. Semi-annoying. I feel like it was just really well done how it was laid out. And even with the jumps, I feel like you placed, in a really good place. but it's a fairly easy track. I mean, I kind of wish there was something here, but that's a small complaint. One of my favorite parts is actually coming up here. Right here. Oh, we clipped. Oh, but we're okay. That is actually pretty sweet, dude. That is actually pretty sweet. Probably my favorite part of the track, and it sounds so dumb that, you know, something so simple could be so fun, but that is, for me, the best part of the track because it's kind of tough. It has a little bit of a toughness to it. So, overall, the sand section triple, and the overall layout of the track without the jumps on it is really well done. There's just kind of a regular Supercross triple into this sand section, which is nicely placed. And then he kind of placed it to where you don't have to... I mean, it's tough, but this is supposed to be a wheel tap anyways, so he didn't put something like super annoying to try and hit coming out of the sand. Step on, step off, we already messed it up. But you can kind of fix yourself, and then you have a double-double. And then, what is this? Okay, yeah, this just jumps into the corner, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I see he needed to come back this way, so he really had to put that there. We overjumped a bit. Now, you can hit this several different ways. You can jump to the top, which is maybe what I would suggest, because then you can hop off. So there is a choice there. Or you can jump triple all the way over. Really flat triple there. And that, I believe, is a lap. Yeah. So let's do one more. Overall, dude, really good job. It just really fits into the good group of tracks. You know what I mean? It's not the greatest track I've ever played, but there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with your track. It was really well designed and really well put together. It doesn't have anything, you know, that we haven't seen. It doesn't have anything super tough that when you do hit it, it gives you like this really sense of accomplishment for actually getting it. It's a fairly easy track, but really good job, man. I really do enjoy this. Oh yeah, barely. Man, that's a nice section. Wish you would have had more stuff like that on it where it was tough. I'm not saying because it's the sand. I wish that there would have been more sections similar to that where you really had to kind of push for it a little bit, you know what I mean? These big doubles are kind of fun. You can throw a whip over them, which is always fun in the game, but the whipping and hitting those big jumps, I always do enjoy. Don't get me wrong, I always do enjoy. Sorry, I'm forgetting to shift. Somebody's getting mad. Somebody's getting mad. Hitting it just right. I just wish there was more of those sections where it's really satisfying to hit them. Oh my goodness. The wheel tap. What do we want to try and do here? Oh, different. Ooh, I like that. I haven't done that yet. Alright, so we do have a little more line choice. That makes the track a little bit tougher. So we have two sections on the track that I really, really enjoy. Both of those, the sand and that other one. Oh, we overjumped it. I don't know if we can get this. No, you can jump all the way over this and then have the single into the corner, but I really believe that line is better. The one that I was taking there. Now we're not going to hit this triple. Totally screwed up that corner. So overall, dude, it's a really solid track. Those two sections in particular, the sand triple, and then that where you could step on, step off, or quad all the way over. Insane. You know, really cool. Love the line choice. 1.5 stars. It's not... It very much fits into the really good group of tracks. You know, we have the bad tracks, then we have a whole bunch of really good ones, which this one fits into, and then we have some of the really great elite tracks. And this track is actually on the better side of good. You know, for me, a 2.5 star track would still fit into the good tracks, but not great. This is actually 1.5 because of those two sections in particular, and the overall overall layout of the track was really well done. Awesome job, man. Let's move on over and see if we can find our third and final track. Okay, so here we have the final track of the day, Brewing Compound, suggested by Drew. I haven't been on it yet, but I figure we'll do a few laps on it anyways, so why not show our opening lap, right? Right. All right, all right, all right. Okay with that. Okay, this is different. Ooh, be careful. So, oh, it's gonna make us cut. No. Whatever. Where is this? Ooh, this. Okay, it goes away from us. Oh, that was sick. Ooh, I like that. I enjoy that section. Okay. Not a huge fan of this. I always say I don't like when you just mush corners together like this. I just never have liked it, never will. Ooh, I like that. Usually, ooh, there's some line choice there, fellas. There was some line choice left out on the table there. All right, I see this. Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh man, that's you gotta have a little more corner skill than what we had there. Step on, step off. All right, I've seen that before, but I do enjoy it. The overall layout of this compound so far is really, really, really good. The only part I didn't like was where all those corners were kind of mushed together, going back and forth. Oh, we gotta double over that. We have to double over that, guys. We have to. Has to happen. And then a step up double. I feel like this is something big. Ooh, yeah, you can really hang it out there. Send it out here. Okay, maybe that's second gear. Oh, you're jumping that whole thing, man. With a little bit more speed, you're jumping that whole thing. All right, remember, it's our first lap, guys. It's our first lap. We're still learning it. Oh, that is sick. What? Did you see that? How you squeeze in between those two? That was insane. Whoa. Whoa, I am blown away by that. Okay, are we jumping? Maybe you're supposed to jump over that. Wow, I don't know, guys. This is crazy. What he just... This is crazy. That was madness. That was madness. I've never seen that before. I have never seen that. Dude, whoa. I can't even play the game. I'm so freaked out. That was awesome. That was legitimately sick. Oh, man. Now I'm all stuck off track here. Whoa. Okay. Let's regroup. There's so much happening with those tables right there. Like, what is going on? How big of a send was this? Okay, pretty big. So there's a lap. Wow, we got to do another one, guys. This will only be our second lap, so I might not remember everything, but I'll try my best. Wow. There was so much happening there. Oh, come on. Kind of. That's tough. That is a tough section. Alright, through this. Dude, this track, I mean, it makes up for it. It makes up for it. I'm not a fan of all this, but it makes up for it. Jumping over. Oh, I should have taken the other line, right? Should have taken the other line. My bad. He's improving lap after lap. Of course we are. Oh, we kind of got a little hiccup in there. That's actually tough. It's actually tough. I mean, I'm really having no corner speed there either, which does not help, but it's actually kind of tough. Into these whoops. This compound is insane. Specifically, that one section is absolute insanity. There we go, guys. We got it. All right, kind of hit that to slow us down a bit. For how big this was. Big triple. Oh, it's so fun. Yeah, I feel like you could probably jump to that second one, or maybe you're supposed to triple over. I don't really know. Then we're jumping out right in between these little baby whoops here. All right, pretty simple. All right, we cased a bit, but definitely getting that, definitely. Now here's insanity. Oh, come on, do not make me cut the track. No. No, I forgot. Second lap, guys. Second lap. All right, so what was I going to try and do? I was going to try and do something here. Oh, I was in first gear, though. Stupid. First gear. Yeah, for sure that's working. For sure that is working. My bad, guys. My bad. You can tell, though. You can clearly see that that would have worked had we been in the right gear. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention. I'm still just blown away by this. This entire section is insane. It is insane. It is one of the most unique sections I've ever seen in a track. Wow, guys, that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. This track, if you are on PC, you've got to try it out. It is insane. That entire table section, I mean, the whole track is great. The weakest part of the track was all those little S turns mushed together. I wasn't a fan of that. Everything else on the track, I mean everything, specifically the over-under section, was fire. This compound is fantastic, dude. Drew, you the man. This was great. We're giving it, I'm going to say half a star. It could be less. Yes, I know. It could be less, but half a star. Whoa, I've never seen anything like what you did with those over-unders. Very thinking outside the box. Just a really sweet feeling. Fantastic, Drew. Fantastic. Fantastic. You did a great job. Love the track. Half a star. If you want your tracks and Does Your Track Suck, leave the track name, what platform you're on. So if you're on console or PC, and your gamer tag, PSN, or Steam ID. So I know it's your track. Because there are tracks that are named the same, and I want to make sure it's your track and give you the credit. So, yes, thank you for all the track suggestions. You guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really means a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.